I was sitting outside this morning a couple hours ago and noticed these ants, but I also noticed some live ants walking around, but these ants are now dead. But the strangest thing, and I'd seen this about 2 or 3 years ago, I thought I was seeing things, tiny little flies hovering around ants, literally driving them crazy. Then I would come back to sit in the same place where I was located to watch this amazing event and notice the ants were dead. Now there's a couple hundred ants that are dead on my porch, and as if they died right in their place, and some up on this ledge on a rainy day, of course, which is very strange, as if the ants were fleeing from something and dead. But I also noticed the heads of the ants on the ground, which is kind of strange. But I noticed these very tiny flies hovering around them in twos. Now, there's some ant heads here, which are strange too. But they kill these ants, as if they were harvesting on the ants, or it's a parasite to the ant, or whatever, or this ant's natural enemy. But they're so tiny. Let's see if I can catch one of these flies in action, but I've seen one or two a few seconds ago. I'm not sure if I can find them now. They were here just a few minutes ago. Oh, here you go. Here's one now. Here. Look very closely. Right there. Right there. Right there. He's on him. It's kind of strange. But hundreds of these ants. Here as well, I'm noticing this one to see if there's anything following him right now. No, but his brothers are all along the edge here, moving too fast. But here's two, for example, dead. There's more here, dead in the leaves, dead. It's kind of strange. There's two here, dead together. But these tiny flies were the cause of these ants dying. Never seen anything like it. I believe these are Carpenter ants. I'm not really sure. Maybe. Yeah. They live in the ground. There's a nest nearby, back in over here, and I think they traveled from there back in there over along here and then on my porch. But they're all dead. And this little insect, flying insect, is the cause of it all. I watched one literally being chased. I watched one of these little flies, or two of the flies, chasing one of the ants. Ant was going in circles, scurrying around, and these flies just kept going after it. And now that ant is dead as well. The strangest things, and more so, the heads of these ants are now some of the heads are off, which is kind of strange. It's like there was some kind of huge battle out here. All these ants dead in their place. The flies are barely seen. You can't really see them well. They're so tiny. That's not one of the flies, though. It's a ground insect of some sort. Harvesting on the dead ants now. Wow. Amazing. Never knew such an insect existed that can kill an ant like that. So tiny in size. Oh, here's one right now. Harvesting on the ant. Just jump right there. There goes one. Right there. Here it is. Wow. That's one. I'm going to put this on YouTube. I don't know how to do YouTube. I'm going to figure it out. Maybe someone will find out what type of insect of that size, flying insect, would kill a carpenter ant. And that's if these are carpenter ants. I'm not really professional. I'm not a professional with knowing my ants, but I've always called these carpenter ants since I was a kid.